Hello everyone, Mr. Recon here with more GxB2 weekly overview for you guys. Today we have a Neph oath coming out. I like this skin. It's not bad. It's not as revealing. She just kind of looks very elegant in it. So I think it's a little bit refreshing. Will I spend money on oath packs? Probably not. I usually don't. But it is a very nice skin in my opinion. Some people don't like it, I heard, but I think it's very lovely, and I'm glad how they did it. Okay, let's get into the weekly events we have for this week. So, right off the bat, we have Atlas Valeera, which is expected. So, daily rewards are going to be 100 elemental orbs and one daily lucking pair ticket, I believe it is. Yes, yes. Um, the event goes from 2020, so the 13th to the 19th of November. So, it's the 12th to the 18th of me. I'm a day behind, as always. I'm a little slow. So for the Atlas Valeera's rewards, the everything is the same. The only thing that changes, obviously, like the prices are the same, except for a couple different things. But besides, like last week we had Raphael instead of Phoenix, so that's a little different there. We have Eastern Jacob skin this time, which is nice. We also have a Valeera skin. It's kind of ironic. Atlas Valeera. We have Valeera skin finally for it. I believe that's the Yuma Sport one skin for her. I believe so. We have Ethel, and we also have a Valeera copy. The big thing here that I see is the fake crystal. I have a lot. I don't know if I need it or not, but I know a lot of other people that really need it, and it's been kind of long overdue trying to get another fake crystal because fake crystals, it's good to have at least one or two of them. So I'm glad that they brought that back. We'll just have to see it. I don't know if I need it, but if you get that much out of the top three, if you get 3,600 elemental orbs, I would do the fake crystal first. Honestly, that's the go-to on that one. As we scroll down, we get to past the Valeeras and the Ithel. We have Gianna, chisels, and gold. Now the important thing here is that the gold was 5 million last month, and this month it's 20 million, which is nice. I think it's getting a better for 1,000 elemental orbs, because 5 million gold for 1,000 elemental orbs was really nothing. Even now, when we have the update of getting gold in the game easier, this is not even really worth it. I would just spend those elemental orbs on something else. 8k chisels for 1,200 elemental orbs. I'm gonna say no on that as well. Unless you're hurting for chisels really, really bad, I still wouldn't really go for it. But that's up to you. That's what you need on your account is what you need. So go for that. Gianna, once back in the day, back in the day, she was amazing. She worked great with Isu Jacob. Now she's kind of fallen off, but she's still not a bad mid to early game girl. She does very well. As you get further on, she's going to be not as good in the late game scenarios, and she just doesn't perform that well. So she becomes food for people in the late game. So I would not necessarily go for her for 1,800 elemental orbs unless you're just trying to do it for the lulz or just to have fun. But that's just me. I'm gonna scroll down some more. Do not ask me what that antique is. I still don't know. I still haven't really looked it up. It's just fodder at this point. We can still get plenty of fodder for antiques every time you do lottery event. So there's no really point of buying this unless you absolutely need to. But even then, I would just play the long game and wait for the next lottery event to get some more fodder for your antiques to level them up. And rolls. This is something that usually people will buy if they're not usually free to play. They'll get that. So, high stakes slot tickets. We can get these in the game semi-decently over time, so I wouldn't really spend it on there unless you just like playing high stakes slot tickets. That's up to you, but I would personally just not go for that. We got juices, lunch boxes, and capsules. Usually free-to-play players, like I said, they'll go for rolls or they'll go for capsules depending on what they need. Usually they go for rolls, but capsules wouldn't be a bad idea this time, saving it for Christmas event, for the capsule event for there. If you just need that little extra to get there, you're usually going to get around 15 to 20 capsules from Atlas Valeera, depending on your RNG. So The nice thing about this right here next is that they give us probably it's a limit of 1,000 elemental orbs for 55 million. I really like that. So 50k for 1,000, 50 million. Yes, 50 million. So they give me a little extra just to be nice, and then the rest of them you can use on juice. I know lots of players are going to do juice. I need to do it as well, but at the same time, I need classic gear sets now that they have that update. So depending on how much I get, I might do classic gear set or the juice. Probably the juice, honestly, because I really need the juice for LB5s. It's juice is a really big problem in this game. Same as lunch boxes, but I would not spend 80 elemental orbs on 500 lunch boxes. It's just not worth it, honestly. You better just stop getting the juices that way, and then getting lunch boxes from something else, like which will be down below a little bit here in a second. Next, we have exclusive tasks. They still need to update this. Like, they're just putting food girls in here, and it's not worth using 4 and for just. It's not worth it, in my opinion. I'd rather just use those 4 stars and that other 5-star fairy to try to use the 4 stars to make a 5-star, and then use the other 5-star to make a 6-star. Instead of trying to waste it. I mean, I guess you get some gear sets, but even then, gear sets are not that hard to get in the game at this point. With innovation tech, if you save up and you do things properly, you can get things fairly easily. The nice thing about only I see here is if you're early game and you're missing a Hexa copy to help with patrol, because Hexa helps with patrol in the early to mid part of it to get you further into it to get better rewards from the patrol shops. You can go for the Hexa copy here if you really need it. If you're an earlier account that needs help getting into that and you're trying to build a Hexa, usually people will do at the right at the beginning. So that can help you if you really need it. Otherwise, just don't do it. Next, we have the demons and angels. They are not very. Back in the day, these were great to do because they were really hard a year and a half ago. Now, it's just a waste of 2 fodder girls and then 30 million and 3,000 gems. Like, it's not even worth mentioning or looking at. It's just a horrible deal. Don't even do it. Unless, you're just doing it for fun and you want to build a Lucifer for a waifu or Michael for a waifu. It's up to you, but otherwise it's not a good deal. Just don't even do it. All right, we have Lucky Pair. Last time we had this, it wasn't really worth it. Some people did it. The gems for each ticket was just way too much. I didn't do it. I just there's other things at this point to waste, like buying extra lunchboxes from the market or extra chisels or the 8 capsules over there and roll there, or buying stuff from the patrol, using all your gems on the capsules there or the enrolls or the slot tickets. That kind of stuff is usually where you use your gems at. Here, unless they update the rewards for it, we won't know until the game happens. It wasn't worth it last time, so I'm assuming it's not going to be worth it this time. But we'll have to wait and see. So how it works is that you use one card, you flip a card over. As you flip that card over, you can just keep flipping cards. Whenever the card you first flipped over, the other cards that you flip over, whenever it matches that one, it will match and you get the rewards for it. Now, if you flip one over and you flip one over, if they're not right, they don't unflip. They just stay flipped over until you get the right one, and then you just get the match, and then you just keep going. So they stay flipped up the entire time. So you're not like trying to guess, I have to memorize which one was where kind of thing. No, it's not like that. So you don't have to worry about that. So if you flip over 2 magic cards, you'll be able to get the rewards on both of them. So as I just stated, you get a game card's daily reward mail from earlier, 1 a day. And you can purchase with gems by clicking the plus button, which will be right here, the plus button. The gem card unused will be automatically exchanged in coins after the event is over. 1 game card equals 500k coins. So that means, like, if you don't use any of if you just log in for 7 days, you forget to do the event, you'll just get 500k coins for each one. So 3.5 million gold, essentially, if you don't do 7 of them. But you're probably going to use them. You might spend that extra one just to see if you can flip and get over the 8th one. Some people do. But it's just like playing the lottery, essentially, just flipping cards. It's like the elite badge. You're playing Russian roulette. You're gambling here at the same point. So if you're into that kind of thing, though, it's great for you, but other people it's not. Now, the only thing I don't like is that I can't see which. I'm assuming it's one capsule, one enroll, maybe 10 normal slot tickets. The ruins, excuse me, sorry. The ruins is probably going to be 5, 2 to 5, I'm guessing. Next gen Iron Fist. They could have put at least a better girl in her to incentivize it, honestly, but it is what it is. She's okay. She's not bad. She helps out in some PvE modes, PvP. You need multi for her to work, and even now the meta has changed, so we don't really know much about how she's going to work. We'll figure it out eventually, but she's just not very enticing for me to just want to flip cards here. Maybe if it was like Isun Jacob, a Kratos, E-Saint, Fenrir, a Raphael, something higher up in the meta that's being used more likely, people might be more incentivized to flip cards. And then we have resources at the bottom and guild coins. We all need that. Last time they weren't as high. Maybe this time, if we see in game that resources are a lot higher, it might incentivize people to doing it. Like if you flip a card over, it gives you 5 million juice. You flip the other one over, it's 5 million juice. You get 10 million juice. I might be one incentivized to do that, but I doubt that, and it's probably like 8,000 or something. So it is what it is. Next up, we have my favorite thing that we had 2 months ago, and it's back again, ladies and gentlemen. I love this thing so much. It's Red Riding Hood's gift. Oh, it is so amazing. It's so beautiful, and I'm so glad they brought it back, and I hope they do it every month forever and ever and ever. So every day, whenever you purchase one of these, you get it for 7 days straight. So we'll start off at the beginning. 5 million gold, or 50 million gold. You're going to get 7 enrolls and 7 lunch boxes. So each day, you're going to get one enroll, 1 lunch box. I need lunch boxes right now. Everybody needs enrolls and lunch boxes. So, hey, if you got 50 million gold, you go ahead and get this right now when it comes out. Next, we have for 5,000 gems, you get 5 capsules and 2,000 chisels per day. So that equals to 35 capsules and 14k chisels. Now, I don't know about you, but I need chisels and I need capsules, and that's a great price. The first time we did this, I did the math. I'm telling you again, it's still worth it. It's still amazing. If you got 5,000 gems to spare, get this. It is 100% worth it. 100%. Now we get down to the best purchase I've ever made in this game. I am not going to lie. 105 ruins for $20 and 35 shards. Last time I said this, you just don't even look at the shards. Like, shards, I don't even care if I didn't get any shards. The fact that I get 105 ruins for $20. Put this in perspective. Usually we'll get 60 ruins for a capsule event for doing 4 rounds. Now, if you've already saved up 2k capsules, you get them for free. But if you're someone who's spending a little bit in the game to get to those 60 ruins, it's a lot more than $20. I'll tell you that right now. So $20 for 105 ruins is like a spicy meatball. It is amazing. I'm getting it. I hope you guys all get it. It is worth it 1,000%. I guarantee it. That's essentially a free angel or demon girl out of the cafe right off the bat after the 7 days. Bam, there you go. So if you need an extra Kratos, Neph, Raphael, Isun, Jacob copy, there you go. $20 for a free one. You ain't got to do that hardly much any whaling or anything else in the game for spending wise, and you got one that's whatever you need. It's right there. Okay, so we got the Oath Pack now. They do this every time when they release new Oaths. You get 2 Oath rings and 200 date boxes. I forgot what they're called. Just call them date boxes, essentially what they are. Gift boxes. $30 for 2 rings, limit of 1. This is a, if you're into buying the skins for Oaths, this is the deal for it. $10 off, obviously, for 2 instead of $40 for 2. So if you're into that, go for it. Then wait for the next one to come out and just do it that way. It's cheaper that way. Personally, I just like buying the other skins. The Oath skins are very nice in the game, though. They're just not my thing. I like having the extra stats on the normal skins. But if you like the Oath skins, Neph skins not that bad. Other skins aren't that bad either. If you need that extra Oath skins, there you go. There's your pack for you right there. Next, we got value packs. Oh man, I looked at this and I thought this must be like a typo or something. 10,000 gems for $100 with 10 rolls and 600 elemental orbs. Now, I don't know if that's right. They made a typo or it's the actual 10,000 gems. If that is, holy cow, that would be nice. They did it all the time. It's probably not going to happen next week, but that is very nice. So if you need gems and you need some elemental orbs to help with Adler's Valeera, this is a lot better than 5,500 gems or 5,000 gems, whatever they had. It's a lot better. I think this is the right direction they're going in and giving that. If they do it once a month only on Adler's Valeera, that's still not a bad thing. That's still trying to give us some value back for our money. So I'm glad they're doing that. Same thing as we go down 7,000, 3,000, 1,000. It's more than usual. Elemental orbs are still the same. And rolls, they're just giving us a little extra gems. A little more than extra, honestly. But I like it. It's very nice. So I hope they keep doing that. Or even continue it into, like, say, slots. They have another slot one like this. Maybe it's 9,000 or 8,000 gems for $100. Or 6,000, 5,000 for $70. That would be, I think, would be good right direction as far as giving us extra gems for a little bit for our value. I would be happy with that, honestly, because I need gems. Everybody needs gems, especially for buying stuff out of Patrol. Then we have a special gift pack. So we only have this special gift pack. We don't have the other one that we usually get. We get two special gift pack kind of sequences. We only get one this time. The first one is 3,850 gems, 450 Elementium, not Elemental Orbs, Elementium, 50 Angel Shards, and 45 Juices. I see what they did here to try and entice people to get it with 45 million juice, because we all need that, and 50 Angel Shards. I don't know if I'd really go for this. I mean, I wish they would have put a skin with it. It would have been a lot nicer. Angel Shards, essentially, you're playing Russian roulette for 5 girls. Obviously, we all need it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but as far as the value of this pack goes, I'm not so inclined to say that it's that good of a deal. You could probably just overlook this one. Unless you really need the juice, then go ahead. But you might as well just go for the $70 getting 7,000 gems. That'll help out a lot more getting stuff out of Patrol to help you build further in, honestly. Because that 7,000 gems is just bonkers for $70 to help you out in Patrol and get a lot more than just, say, 3,850 gems and some juice. So you could play the long game that way. If you want to play short game, you can get this and then the 7,000 as well. But that's up to you on your account and how it's progressing. Lastly, we have the $5 value pack, special gift pack. 888 gems, 60 Elementium, 5 million gold, 50 normal shards. Now, the gold and the shards aren't really that great. Elementium is good to save up over time. So you can use it in Adler's Valeera to change it to an elemental orb. I'm sorry. 888 gems is the big takeaway. Every time I say it, every week when they do this, that's 1,700 gems for $10. That's just a great deal. If you're a light spender or even a heavy spender, this is the pack to buy right off the bat. Besides, usually I say it's the best one, but this week it's not. It's Red Riding Hood's gift for the $20 105 runes. That is the best one this week that you're going to get. And if you're going to buy anything this week, you buy that one first for $20. And then you go down to the $5 ones here. And then after that, that's up to you, whatever you want to buy. But the two first ones you want to buy are the $20 ruin pack and then these two. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully to see you sometime in a stream. Please leave a like or comment below in the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. You guys have a great day or great night. Have a good one, guys.